So I actually saw a quick glimpse, and funny enough, the next group of interest we heard in Midnight Club.
Yeah, I saw too.
It's the Noonday Oak Troop, which is also on good terms with Midnight Club. All right.
Uh,
Originally, Noonday Oak Troop was one of the bands which was made up of street musicians who performed in Redacted City, Taiwan in 19 Redacted. Note, oh, that's funny. I like that.
out.
Yeah. Note says that they can control people's feelings, even natural phenomena, in some cases using their music. After the end of the Chinese-Japanese War, the whole country was devastated. This group and local people had been persecuted, so the troupe held in their concerts to encourage people to take part in the philanthropy to help paupers under the motto oppose dictatorship and communism and help people in need. Thereafter, the troupe's second generation made an orchestra which, with comrades who agree with them, created some musicals, hosted a world tour concert, and finally formed Note. Note makes musical instruments with anomalous properties and performs with them. In some cases, performers and manufacturers seem to be humanoid SCP objects. Note only used anomalous classical instruments in the early days, but now they use anomalous electronic instruments and equipment as well after the joining of redacted Japanese electronic instrument specialists and redacted Korean personal electronic device engineers. Sometimes Note donates anomalous items to the public in goodwill, but most of them malfunction or even cause harm to people. In these cases, the Foundation cooperates with Note to reduce the damage occurred by the items to prevent the worst situation. Note also knows their circumstances and frequently asks for help from the Foundation. Despite these continual failures, Note doesn't give up and resumes activity. The relationship between Note and Foundation is amicable. The Foundation treats this group as the last place of the caution ranking.
Hmm.
Oh, there.
That. Oh wow. We got a lot of Korean SCPs to look at if we want to look through all of them. We're not looking through all of them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I find it like somewhat sad but funny that the like description
Yeah.
of this go back the that in this description they start out specifically with oppose dictatorship and communism, which is just like, okay, so opposing dictatorship, that's very good. Opposing the concept of communism, which is effectively the ideal of a completely dictatorshipless world, is ridiculous. And to help the people in need, which, yeah, that's again like a more communistic perspective. But of course, this is probably using the botched definition of communism just to mean
Yeah.
authoritarian leftist organization.
Yeah. Uh, Also, this is probably the first international convention where we looked at where they outright ask for help to deal with their messed up objects instead of going like, "Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
we can give you a
yeah,
refund."
yeah. They're like, for once they're like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god damn it, the clarinet, it's eating people, help.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm just imagining Squidward playing the clarinet, and all of a sudden it just sucks up SpongeBob and chews him on the bits. What in my head? Don't know
Squid plus squid plus clarinet equals wood chipper
why.
or sponge chipper.
Sponge chipper. Alright, so, Hatchet, pick a number.
Um, I choose, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. You are the very best one, so you shall be it. 1071.
Oh, it's Euclid.
Hmm. How long is it? Oh, that's that. Okay, I guess I chose a good one because this is stupid short.
Yeah, like how it was right here. He's like, "How long is it?" It's,
Yeah, it's like two scroll wheels down and it's over.
that was
Okay.
funny.
Do you want to read it or should I read it since it's
Yeah,
so short?
yeah, you can read it.
Okay, I'll rely on your screen. SCP-1071-KO. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Every new moon, a street magic performance is conducted on the location where 1071-KO manifests. During this event, one personnel takes the role of the magician, while two others act as staff members. Additionally, security personnel disguised as civilians are deployed near the site. Description: 1071-KO is an old GC1 series grand piano. The text Mezzo Forte JT is inscribed onto the bottom right of its flapboard. SCP-1071-KO appears at midnight on a new moon. Its appearance is limited to the vicinity of redacted El Mondang Row, Map, Mapogu, Sale. Upon manifestation, 1071-KO ascends approximately 2.5 meters above the ground, while while Beethoven's Piano Sonata Number 14 is automatically played in the background, commonly known as the Moonlight Sonata. Okay, yeah. After the performance, 1071 KO instantly disappears from the area. Audio record. Start of log. Oh, an introduction? Clearest. uh, I am Jeong Ji-woon from the Noonday Oak Troop. I don't have my own band yet. Yes, right, the piano. That belonged to one of our people. There should be his signature on the flatboard. Oh, oh yeah, that's correct. The JT after the Mezzofortune are his initials. No, he already passed away. I didn't see him myself. I've heard it from a friend. He said he went busking alone with a piano, like magician themed, those sort of performance, playing while levitating, dancing along with the music and all. There should have been a device that made the piano float inside, probably. Well, while he was doing a dance during a busking session, the what was it? There was an act where he danced under the piano. Unfortunately, the piano suddenly fell down. Well, that's what I've heard. Oh, the thing is, I was the one who checked the piano. There was nothing wrong, no matter how thoroughly I examined it. So I just took away the levitation device and left it there so that the who needs it can use it. Oh, no, nothing out of the ordinary except for that one device. End log. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it of that SCP.
Okay, so the guy possessed the piano or became a piano in the afterlife just to occasionally appear and play the Moonlight Sonata.
Yes.
I can see why this group has some connections with the Midnight Club.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's just kind of a vibe. A sad vibe because the guy's dead, but he's still playing. He's still playing. He's still playing Moonlight Sonata. Why don't you go ahead and do? Oh, you're gonna choose one. I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe we should look at the first one in case that's like the most important thing.
Ah.
But we can also read the number 6 there that you picked too.
Alright. Are they all short?
I mean, I am more than fine with a group of interest whose SCPs are all really short. I am more than fine with that.
Yeah. Alright. Item SCP-048-KO, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Most school staff where 048-KO happens is replaced with Foundation agents. All agents must acquire a teacher's license and attain the position through formal administrative procedures.
Sounds like there's way more involved in containment for this safe class than the Euclid class. It's just, oh, we have to have a whole bunch of people go through the proper channels to become teachers. In comparison to, oh, this thing shows up in public, but we just have like 3 people hang around to make sure nothing bad goes wrong. Okay, whatever. Just continue. That is an absolutely absurd safe class description for special containment procedures.
Positions of science and career planning are primarily replaced. A standard test for evaluation of aptitude and interest in science and technology should be run for students of the affected school.
Okay.
Subjects of science projects of science-related clubs that score over 70 in interest and under 20 in aptitude must be checked for danger. Also, research process of said clubs must be monitored. All anomalous objects produced are checked per the procedures on a separate document and then discarded or stored depending on their importance. I can't get over the all ages must acquire a teacher's license.
Everyone's got to be teachers. This entire school is just SCP agents
No,
as
no.
teachers.
Now, and just imagine this one MTF was like, yes, I finally got to be an MTF. I went through multiple years of military training. By the way, you had to get a teacher's license. What?
It's like, wait, what? Why? We're assigning you to the school. They also have to be forklift certified. Every last one of them are forklift certified. Hey, Zanju.
Hi, Zanju. Yes. Description: SCP-048-KO is an anomalous phenomenon that is generated by some of the end-of-the-year science club projects at a high school located in Redacted. These phenomena happen when the students involved are interested in science and technology and knowledge below a certain threshold. Most of the project's plans covers impossible subjects due to the students' lack of knowledge, such as perpetual motion and computers that utilize a rat's brain. Still, the result... Huh?
I said, okay.
Still, the results show what is mentioned in the plan regardless of the laws of physics. Analysis of previous records indicate that 2 redacted anomalous objects are produced annually. Faint reality alterations that aid in the execution of the project have been observed during the production of the anomalies. The Foundation is closely monitoring for extensive evidence of such reality alterations. When a project faces substantial hindrance, such as attempts to close the science club or purposeful deprivation of experiment material, the anomalous phenomena related to the project subject starts manifesting from within the school building. Some anomalies increase the magnitude and range until the hindrance is removed. At first, the anomaly is ignorable, but can grow substantially, possibly causing mass casualties. Interruption from people outside the school staff increases the aggressiveness of the phenomena. The objects have been made for about redacted years as the foundation of the science club, and its amounts to redacted pieces. That's a lot of anomalies.
Haven't all of these redacteds been 2 digits?
Yeah.
So between 10 and 99.
Yeah. Addendum. Document presumably written by the teacher who founded the science club. 19. Redacted. Today's reflection after enjoying the busking. Today I saw some street performers who they call themselves the Noonday Oak Troupe. Oh no. At first their music sounded like noise. One of them performed with one of his eyes covered, but audience seemed to enjoy the music calmly. I spent some time listening to it, wondering what might draw their interest so badly to that music. The man with his eye covered seemed to make any noise that he could, but the performers around him followed him, filling in the gaps. The man keeps throwing notes in irregular intervals, and the others catch it, keeping the tune on. At last the music faded, and the man stopped playing, removed his eye patch, saluted us all, and then started talking to the members packing their instruments. I was shocked to see them talking in sign languages. Others were talking by voice, but he alone was using his hands. I didn't have anything important to do that day, so I waited until they finished packing up and spoke to the man. And the other members came and informed me he was deaf. So to put, he performed while being completely oblivious to what was playing around him. He didn't know anything, but he played, trusting his colleagues to the point of being almost stubborn. Let's think it this way. They say knowledge is power. However, if you have that stubbornness that can overcome ignorance and achieve the impossible, then with good help from others, you can achieve something truly marvelous. I am a teacher. As a teacher, I teach knowledge, but I must teach the power of ignorance, too.
What? Okay. So, let me get this straight. This SCP is just a science club that was inspired from the fucking Noonday Oak Troop, whose entire goal is to make the Dunning-Kruger effect flip upside down. Spontaneously, the least knowledgeable become the most competent. Okay.
This group did do something base. They were helping a deaf musician.
That is cool. Like that is a fundamentally cool thing. And then this teacher's just like takes it and says, yeah, therefore we should make a science club where if you are really stupid, but you're interested at the very least, you're interested, that's enough. You're going to make a computer out of a rat's brain. What's this? You don't know what Newton's first law is? Who cares? Perpetual motion machine. Okay. Now let's go read the one that you were going to click on, 416. Please be short. It's another short one.
Is it tree stump?
Why is it just... It's just the stump. I'm starting to really like this group because every one of their SCPs is just something that's fucking cracked out random. Like we've opened 3 SCPs. Thus far, there's been a science club at some high school that inverses the Dunning-Kruger effect. There's been a floating ghost piano, and now there's just a stump in the middle of a park. Starting to wonder which ones are in Spanish. That'd be the ES branch or end.
Yeah, ES.
How long until we actually do ES? Oh, I'm guessing we're going in order. So KO, then CN, then
Actually,
FR.
we can see right here. Let's see. But Chinese, I think we're skipping French because French and Japanese has a lot of information, making it a lot easier to handle those last.
Oh, okay.
Then there's Polish and they're Spanish speaking.
Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be like 5 streams away, maybe, depending on how this goes.
Yeah.
How many more is left in the Korean branch after this?
1, 2, 3,
2,
4.
4. Okay.
Just 4.
Think we can get through this tonight?
I mean, as long as the rest are short. I mean, if probably after
If
this
this is
SCP, we're gonna know where we're gonna put it.
Probably. I've got a good feeling about it. Let's see where we're gonna put the goddamn stump in the middle of the park.
Alright. Item SCP-416-KO, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. A guard searches 416-KO's area of effect for animal corpses once every 3 days. Found corpses are to be disposed of or moved at least 20 meters away from the affected area. Wait, so you just pick it up and move it?
Okay, like cleaning up the corpses, that makes sense. But apparently they had to add this extra thing like, okay, fine, if you're feeling really lazy that day, you can just kick the corpse over as long as it's 20 meters away from the stump. There are no corpses around our stump.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, description. SCP-416-KO is a sweet oak, Quercus dentata, stump located in Mount Redacted, Gyeonggi-do, Republic of Korea. 416-KO shows life signs identical to a regular tree stump and has no uniqueness of its own. 416-KO's anomalous property manifests when a corpse is located within 20-meter radius. Corpses in the area gradually morph into an instrument.
Fucking, you fucking put a dead squirrel on top of the stump, and it gradually turns into a fucking harmonica.
Yeah. The length of this transformation depends on the size and complexity of the corpse. For instance, a regular human takes 2 to 3 months to transform. Which means they had a human corpse sitting there for 2 to 3 months.
Is this a public park, or is this just like somewhere random? They just they felt the need to test with a human corpse in like a public park located in Mount Republic. Okay, so it's on a mountain somewhere. So I'd assume that like it's relatively easy for a random person to stumble across the stump. Okay, anyway. While
an arthropod takes 3 to 4 days.
Put a dead June beetle on it.
The resulting instrument is relevant to the victim's life. Human corpses turn into the instrument one can play the best, while animal corpses morph into an instrument that can best mimic the animal's sound.
Oh, that's okay. That's actually sick. That's actually really cool. That cat turns into bagpipes. Festus, do you take umbrage with that comment? He's not paying attention.
Wait, I just look. It says human corpses, which means they threw more than one.
Well, no, that's not
Oh.
necessarily. It's just like saying in general,
Oh.
human corpses. Wait, hold on. Wait. To know for a fact that it turns into an instrument one can play the best, that probably would have actually had to have done it with multiple human corpses. Never mind.
So yeah, they just placed multiple human corpses in front of the tree stump.
When I die, I want to be turned into a piano.
Yeah. After complete transformation, a piece of vellum appears inside or on the surface if there's no internal space that inside the instrument. The vellum contains a musical score for the instrument and a short text. The text includes a letter to someone, victim's name and recipient's name, and the date of death. For animals, only the score, not the text, appears on the sheet. Right. Addendum. Discovery SCP-416-KO was first found in April, redacted 2015, when a hiker reported a water deer corpse morphing into an unidentifiable wind instrument.
Okay, so it is like on like somewhere near a hiking trail at least.
Wait, so it's on a hiking trail. I just imagine like this one hiker just comes out and just sees a bunch of human corpses throwing the tree stump.
What the fuck did I just stumble on? There's got to be some really cracked out hiker stories out there.
Yeah. The report was intercepted by the Foundation, and the Foundation field personnel were dispatched to the location. The hiker was treated with A-class amnestics. A search of the site found tiny instruments along to be transformed insect corpses, and 416-KO. Subsequent evacuation of the soil under 416-KO revealed a violin and pieces of clothing. The violin contained a musical score for Niccolo Paganini, Cantabile in D major, op. 17, with the text transcribed below. To redacted. It has been a year, no two, since I last saw you. Trees and flowers face upwards to enjoy the springtime sunlight. I don't know how you've been, but I hope you are doing well. Ever since I left the troop, I have been tuning myself with Mother Nature quietly in the hills. I'm sorry for the lack of notice, but I did so for you. I died today. It's not your fault. It's my choice. Thank you for playing our instruments together. I hope we can tune in harmony again one day. On the day when the black cuckoo, or
Cuckoo.
is it cuckoo or cuckoo?
I think it's cuckoo.
Okay, black cuckoo nurses its babies on the cold riverside from Troy redacted. Incident log first. Huh?
So if I remember correctly, the cuckoo is specifically a bird species that takes to stealing other birds' nests.
Oh.
Hence the cuck. I think they're actually the source of the term cuckolding.
Oh my god. That's funny.
If I remember correctly, at least.
Incident log 416-KO. A patrolling guard reported a male sitting on 416-KO playing a violin. His clothing was identical to that found in an excavation. Reenacting attempts have failed.
Huh.
So, basically, even though they said like sometimes their objects could be dangerous, we have yet to see one that is.
Well, I mean the
the science one, yeah.
Yeah, the science one can be dangerous if people outside of the school staff interact with it. Hence why everyone in the staff surrounding the object have to be SCP Foundation.
Yeah, but I don't see this group as evil at all.
I don't. They can't. Nah, they ain't evil. I
This
would
is-
probably.
You were saying?
I would probably put them in either neutral good or lawful neutral. Probably more towards neutral good, I'd say.
We can have it right next to the fucking Midnight Crew.
Yeah, perfect. Put them next to their friends. Put the possessed piano next to the club for ghosts.
This is definitely one of my favorite groups of interest. Serpent is still my number one, but still.
Well, yeah, but this one's fun, even if their ideological underpinnings are somewhat incoherent at the start.
Just like every SCP is just so absurd.
It's fucking tree stump that turns dead things into instruments, floating ghost piano, and inverse Dunning-Kruger effect science club. And that one wasn't even actually the group's fault. They just accidentally fucking inspired it.
Yeah.
Like they were just playing music, and then this one fucking science teacher is like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that too." Probably get some of his students killed.